finding movement, getting smart about how you move. I'm Hazel. Thank you so much for joining me for Coffee and Move number 33. Today we're going to do some foot stuff. I'm going to start with the top of the foot stretch. So your foot's going behind you and you are not doing that. You're not sticking your foot out to the side. You are loading it in a kind of straight manner. Getting some movement into the foot, really important. As these colder days come around, if you're like me and have a propensity to get chilblains and that kind of stuff, getting a lot of movement into the foot will help with the blood flow, will help to keep the foot a lot warmer over the winter. It's nice and crisp here in Christchurch today, and it's Friday, so on Monday at midnight we came out of level 4 here in New Zealand. Woohoo! We're going to level 3, which won't be much of a change, I don't think. But that's all good. We're heading in the right direction. High fives to everyone around the world who has played their part in reducing the spread of COVID-19. Hoorah to all those of you who have had it and survived, and our thoughts go out to everyone who's lost somebody. It's sad, isn't it? So how's that top of the foot feeling? Oh, I like this one. I like it a lot. And while you're stretching this top of the foot, you could also be doing a little bit of toe movement. I don't know if you can see my foot down there, but I'm just doing some toe raises, lifting my big toe, putting it back down again, lifting the other toes, putting them back down. Breathing, of course, it's the number one alignment point. In through your nose, out through your nose, getting that oxygen into your body. And not too much carbon dioxide out of your body. That's key. That's why we want to breathe in and out through our nose. If we blow off too much carbon dioxide, it means that our oxygen stays in our blood and doesn't get out into the tissues, because we need to have a higher percentage of carbon dioxide in our bloodstream for our hemoglobin to let go of the oxygen and for it to go into the tissues. So breathing in and out through the nose, key. Okay, that's the top of the foot stretch. The second thing we've got to do is just grab something kind of a little bit unstable to practice balancing on. So we're going to stand on one leg. If you have an artificial hip, just do this standing on the ground. So we're just going to balance on one leg. This cushion just is slightly less stable than the floor, so it means I have to use my foot muscles and whatnot. It means I'm using my lateral hip muscles. I'm pushing down with the standing leg into the cushion to lift my other foot up. So I'm not just kind of hanging on my ligaments there, I'm lifting that foot up. So let's just balance on one leg. Standing on one leg is a really important thing to practice for many of us, because we've lost the ability to carry all of our weight on one leg. So if you're 70 odd kilos, that means when you're standing in your beautiful neutral alignment, you've got 35 kgs of weight going through one leg, 35 through the other leg. But that means when you're standing on one leg, you've got 70 kilos. Your foot has to bear those entire 70 kilos, which is really, really important when we're walking, because if your weight can't carry the load, if your leg can't carry the load of your body, then you'll use walking strategies that wear out your joints, your knees, your hips and whatnot a lot faster. So let's switch over to the other leg. We're just standing on an unstable kind of surface. The cushion is giving me a little bit of a more challenging environment to stand on. I'm pushing down into that standing leg to lift this leg up. Again, if you've got an artificial hip, do this standing on the ground. Oh. And you'll see on this leg, when I'm standing on this leg, my hips shift over a little bit more. And that is because this hip is not as strong as my other one, due to a few injuries I've had on this leg over the course of my movement history. Okay, what we're going to do next is just put that cuppa down. We're just going to do a few squats, just up the blood flow a little bit. So we're doing a squat here where my knees are pretty much staying above my feet and my butt is going back. I'm not massively coming forward like this. This will use your quads more. We want to use the hamstrings and glutes more because we don't use them as much. So your knees should be tracking, not crazy out there, not crazy in here, just kind of over the front of your foot there. Okay, now we're just going to do that top of the foot stretch again. Swing our arms a little bit while we're doing that to get a bit of lymph drainage from our arms through our armpit. Make sure that foot's straight. I just found mine sneaking off to the side there. You can also do the piano play here, pretend you're playing a piano. Wiggling your fingers is good for lymph drainage. Stretch the fingers back. Stretch that thumb away, grab that thumb, pull it back. And let's do the other side. What are you going to do today? Are you going back to work on Tuesday? Are you excited about that? Rub those hands together, get some blood circulating in those hands. Stretch out those thumbs, massage those hands. Okay, a few more squats. One more. Congratulations, you just got a few more minutes movement into your life. You got some movement into your feet, you got some movement into your lateral hips and hamstrings and glutes and arms and fingers, and go you. Keep taking your opportunities to take little chunks of movement. The more movement you do, the better. You don't have to be doing huge volumes of exercise. Move in your house, move outside. Do some gardening today, sweep up some leaves, throw the leaves at your children, throw the leaves at your partner, throw the leaves at yourself. Have a great day, and I'll see you back here tomorrow. See ya!